I joined PFA when I was 22 years old. And I'm only 23 now, George. You know, and like what John said, it's really about getting into the right market and really finding your way. I can't, even though when I joined, I was already a general manager for an IT company. So without any financial experience, I came into this industry with a belief that this is an amazing opportunity for me. So even though I had a stable job, I was in corporate, but I wasn't happy. I wanted something more. I want to be able to elevate. I don't want to be capped at just being a manager of an IT company. And most likely, I would be, you know, working that company for until I'm, 25 years later, and I will still be a manager there. So I know a lot of people can relate to that because, sometimes you work in a company for 10, 15 years just to make 100,000, right? Yep. So if I want to make more than 100,000, I will always have to open my mind and open my ears and listen to what is out there. So a friend that I know for a long time, which is in the business with me, and he's the one that brought me into this business. A lot of you know him, Brian Chan, right? And I got invited, you know how? Facebook message. And at that time, all he said was, hey, are you open to come to my company's opportunity seminar? And I was like, yeah, because I want to know how money works. So that's basically how I got to the industry. And when I came in, as a 22-year-old, you're only going to know 18, 19, 20, 21, and 22. So those are the people I targeted, right? And so for me, it's a lot of trial and error. And it's very, very important is that, in your life, you have to find a mentor. That statement is really true. Because I was really just lost and trying to, figure out how can I grow a business that I don't really know anything about. But it's about following the system. It's about, listen to the people who are more successful than you and just follow what they ask you to do. Because if they help you succeed, they will succeed too. This is how this business works. So I remember that one conversation I never forget for the rest of my life is when Jack gave me a phone call when I was at Serena's house. For those of you who know Serena, and we had a 30-minute conversation. And at that time I was trying to figure out what area I'm gonna build a business, right? Because I've always stayed locally in Virginia. In 5 years I've never looked in any other state, but I stayed in Virginia. And I remember at that time, just because of one person, I knew nothing about no one here in California. I moved here 2 years ago. I was by myself. All my family back in the East. I do not have any relative, any friends here in California. All I had was a system, a PFA system. So I only do what I know, which is follow the PFA system. And in 9 months, I was able to open my very own office in Monterey Park. And in 1 year, I was able to spin out 4 directors under me. It's all because of the system. I am no talent. Because I came from IT, I was a student. So that's why I said, if anything, it's long overdue. A senior director is long overdue. But I only use 1 day to celebrate. Because the next day, starting from today, I already planned my regional field director promotion. So that's how the company gives you. The roadmap, the know-how, the tools is already there. All you gotta do is name your price and willing to pay for your price. Thank you, Jack. Thank you very much.